Questions on life. Is there a cure for everything? Can you really count in your friends? Is using something differently than what they were originally intended for a bad thing?
Hello Sam.
Oh, howdy Mike. What's up with you?
Well, I'm here to tell you that Swirly is currently on a Memorial Day vacation.
What? That's awesome. And the guy's almost becoming a junior. I hope that it's fun, as any summer vacation should be.
Say, are you in need of any sustenance?
Actually, yep.
Then how about we make some burritos?
Wait, why shouldn't we get one of the Marys to do them, since they are our best bakers?
Well, you see, the thing is, we can't do that. Both Microsoft Mary and Microsoft Mary Y are getting some upgrades, Mary in particular. In fact, almost everyone here is due for an upgrade, including you and me. Since the process requires precision and patience, we are the only ones who can do it at the moment.
Well, I guess that's understandable. In that case, let's get to making those burritos.
Affirmative.
Wait, are we going to the kitchen or not?
Oh yeah, may I mention there's something splendid I'd like to show you.
Splendid. What are you trying to pull this time? Is it something good or bad?
You'll just have to find out.
Fine. Work your magic.
Alright. Prepare yourself, for this will be an experience you'll never forget. Antenna power go.
Whoa, what is this place?
Yes, it succeeded. We made it to the realm of reality.
Mike, why are we in this kitchen-looking place anyway?
1. This is a kitchen. 2. This is the location in which the required ingredients are located.
Wow, everything so big, and us so small.
Yeah, spectate in all about size contrast later. We got some burritos to make. Now, I heard that Swirly made his own breakfast burritos before. Surely this shouldn't be a flop for you. Can you manage this?
Sure. I mean, it's just putting breakfast foods in a tortilla, which doesn't sound too hard. And don't forget, I am the epic Microsoft Sam, master of cooking. I don't need any credentials to Mary's cookbook today. Plus, this is a new world, so new triumphs are bound to turn up.
I'm highly skeptical, but at this point, who am I to criticize? And make sure you don't burn yourself on the stove while cooking, Cooking Master.
Look, I'm not a 6-year-old. I know full well that, if something electronic is warm and red, it means it's hot.
Of course. How could I forget the past times it happened?
Now enough chit-chat, let's wing this rascal.
And there you go, excited to wing it again. I'll be spectating your progress.
So first, we'll need some tortillas. This is absolutely mandatory for making burritos of any kind. Or tacos in a good day. For the pen, we'll add in a sausage, some ham, and 1 egg. And I'm throwing the shell away, thank you very much. We can use it as compost later. Then, we'll add in this piece of burnt toast that Scotty got for Christmas.
That seems a bit unusual, but fine.
Then we'll dump in half of this pancake mix.
Ooh, that's disgusting.
Not as disgusting as people who use our models of all models in the wrong way, that's for sure.
That sounds preposterous.
Well, don't come yelling at me, if you find out I'm right. Up next, let's make this thing a bit more saccharine and drizzle some old-fashioned maple syrup onto it. Yummy. And what breakfast isn't complete without a strip of bacon or 2?
Needs more bacon.
This seems a bit too basic. How's about we spice up this burrito the old-fashioned way?
Here we go again.
Now, since we are using a pan, let's put in this whole pan pizza. Delicious. And why not, let's dump in a couple of bottles of pizza's sidekick that I borrowed from some guy, Coke. Perfect beverage on any day, even with cereal. Even though we don't have to do school today, we can also act in this here pencil. Then throw in this bar of soap. We gotta keep our hygiene high in times of desperate need. Oh, and since it's Memorial Day, putting in some colorful spark sticks will surely hail proudness to our fellow military personnel who went to war at the dawn's early light. Hey, speaking of color, why don't we empty out this ink tank that Mega used to have? She's human now, so what purpose does this serve anymore? Oh, and I found myself a coconut, so that's going into And yes, shell included, because cracking coconuts is as hard as cracking eggs. Don't waste time being in denial, while the epic Microsoft Sam speaks the truth. And while we're still in the tropical island theme, we'll add in a pineapple. Make sure not to put it on your pizza or else the president of Redmond might deport you to Hawaii and throw you into a volcano. And at long last, we'll add a copy of Windows 7. I would have gotten a copy of XP, but this OS had the earlier demise, so it deserves an F in the chat. Now, time to let the stove do its magic. Presto. A super scrumptious looking breakfast burrito. Yeah, call that burning myself, my Luigi. Oh yeah. He left and decided to not witness epicness anymore. Now who's gonna judge this creation now?
Hey there, Sam.
Oh, Anna. How did you get here? I thought you were getting upgrades back at the studio.
Well, you see, I overheard Mike learning the new antenna move earlier, and decided to try it out myself. I accomplished this by postponing my upgrades for today. Hey, speaking of Mike, where is he? I thought he took you to this reality realm.
Oh yeah, about that. Mike decided to leave me to make this burrito by myself, since he obviously didn't want his eyes to be blessed with pure epicness.
Oh yeah. I heard that you made a breakfast burrito. Mind if I have a bite? You know how much I love those things.
Of course. You're the first to try. Get it, sis.
Thanks, bro. Nom 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 nom. Oh yeah, this burrito tastes too extreme. K3 FBR JPSFLSBR Star 15 and here the message glypharnista is best OS rage I get KG no KBK HQ dot we start install moral mouth dot bin today we 751 need to click 5 KK sham kick to KRDL dot H2 up 08 YJK object now me brother for the epic no you in left thing noon with ask yes with fact baby dot I full IDR 9,876,543,210 using Denpas for TV 14 is unfair F Fig GF clued SKJHMKLDG 60 also log 0 RWHR 2 years 8,700 to WTG 87 XR 98 54 0 WQDR 87 RDQ 8T 27 RFD FMH called JFH 8WGF 8SH so failing processors. This is no burrito I've ever eaten. What kind of stuff did you put in this Sam? It feels like so much. I think I'm going to be SOD.
Okay, maybe the ink and soap may have been a bit much, but at least she'll have a clean mouth after that. Unlike some people.
Wow. How am I not surprised? You couldn't make good cookies, and now you can't even make a good burrito? Some cooking master you are.
I'll just conveniently zoom in closer into the Z-axis to be off screen and pretend none of this was me. Vista is still an obsolete piece of software. It can't handle a good burrito, so it must be terrible. Raffle 90.
Ugh.
Please don't hurt.
He never learns, does he? Come on, Anna. Let's free you from this disaster piece so you can upgrade.
Hey, Bacon. Why hello there, Sugar. What's taken up? Did you Sugar hear what Sugar Soft Sam recently did on the sweet far side of the Sugar universe? No, I do not believe Bacon did. Did Bacon get discovered by the unbaconly humans? Nah, it wasn't that. He Sugar made a sweet breakfast burrito, only it wasn't so sweet. I Sugar heard it even made Sugar Soft Ham a gentleman sweet sod. Wow, how unbaconly pitiful. You should have added more bacon. You can never have too much bacon on anything. Ah, you speak nothing but the sweet truth, my sweet friend, and it could have had more sweetness of white sugar. So hey, since Sam couldn't Sugar make a sweet burrito properly, one ahead from Bacons to get better and sweeter burritos. And so Baconly, who needs upgrades when you have bacon? And now how we Bacon pay using that unbaconly baloney lover's money? Sure, sweet revenge. Let's go, 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 go. You won't know what Sugar hit him.
Yep. Just another day at Cyber Windows Studios, folks. Things can be funny, but some are just unpredictably questionable.